Hello, lovely students. Welcome to the online course devoted to translation. Previous lecture, we studied different fundamental transformations, partitioning, inner and outer, integration, and replacement. So here we are to continue. Please take some notes. It will be very good for you. So, transposition, one more transformation that we can use when we really need it. Yeah. When you have a sentence like the tent sleeps for people, quite familiar for English-speaking countries, but not familiar at all for us. So using word-for-word translation, you will have a mistake, something not beautiful, not understandable. You are to change the predicate and subject, the predicative pair. The tent sleeps for people. В этой палатке могут спать 4 человека. В переводе у нас уже была заменена грамматическая основа предложения. Okay? So you will understand when you really, truly need it. If you don't need it, just do not use it. Okay, one more transformations here. Addition and omission. Just let's study them in pair because you see the cross. It means that it's contrary omission. Addition is derived from the verb to add. When you need to add something, you again will understand it. For example, the Ministry of Health. How to translate it? Министерство здоровья, чего-то не хватает. Министерство здравоохранения. То есть всегда все зависит от кого? От юзера, да, про которого мы говорили. You are to understand the user, the context, because if you use word-for-word translation, you will have Министерство здоровья, что это? Что-то, какое-то новое министерство. Министерство здравоохранения. То есть вы здесь добавите you are going to add. When you add something, in order to have adequate translation, it means that you really worked good on this transformation. Okay, the contrary one is omission, derived from the verb to omit. То есть убрать что-то, да? Just vice versa. Let's say, which one I'm going to give you, just a moment. He is head and shoulders above his friends. Again, if you use word-for-word translation, it will be inadequate, not beautiful, not so good. Yeah? Он выше на голову своих сверстников, своих друзей. In the target text, you surely will omit one word that you do not use. Okay, very good. So next I'm going... Okay, one more maybe here. Just think individually, yeah? The agreement continued in full force and effect. Surely you are going to omit one word, maybe two, just up to you. Your goal is to have great, brilliant translation. Okay, and one more here, antonymic or antonymous translation. I also used the signs plus and minus. It's like the working of the battery, the simple battery. If you have the sentences like staff only or valid with diploma only, again, if you use word-for-word translation, it will be understandable, quite understandable. But it will sound really Russian-like, yeah? And our goal to render the message, render it according to the user. Valid with diploma only, you'd better to translate like без диплома недействителен. Если в оригинале у нас был как бы плюс, как в батарейке, мы меняем на минус. Без диплома недействителен. Negative to positive or positive to negative. Or staff only. You also can translate it using word-for-word translation, saying that для персонала. And in many cafes or restaurants, you have the doors. Using this sign, using these sentences is quite okay, только для персонала. But for the most of the cafes or cinemas, other places of attraction, it's more familiar to say посторонним вход воспрещен или не входить посторонним. So that was the most fundamental transformations for today. as I said, there are different approaches to the division of transformations. So be familiar with the new one, the modern ones. So I gave you the most fundamental, the basics. I mean, it's true, yeah. It's clear, it's the way they are, but you are to know other approaches too, in order to be a wide-minded person. Just as a translator, it's first of all a little bit of a politician, an artist, a doctor, an engineer, a physicist, so on and so forth. So to understand the context, understand how the great translation should be done, you are to be very interested, keen on different spheres of life, to read more, to watch more, to criticize, to be ready for critics. It's very important. Well, thank you for your attention. See you next lecture. And again, if you have any questions, leave the comment or just any sign you want, maybe smile or dislike, who knows. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you. Bye bye.